Hi, Reynas! It is me, Vijayreyna, back at it again with another video. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, my name is Vijayreyna. I'm a up-and-coming pageant analyst. I make videos about pageantry mostly, and with Miss Universe season among us, and we're almost at the competition in the preliminaries, which is super exciting. I am making a lot of videos for you guys. If you're new to my channel and you want to join the Reyna family, just go ahead and hit the subscription button, and you'll be part of the Reyna family. Also, go ahead and comment down below any of your thoughts throughout the video. Make sure to keep them kind though and respectful, please. We want to make sure that we're kind to both the contestants and also to me because I'm sensitive. So please be nice to me. And yeah, let's get into this video without any further ado. My social media is linked down in the description box below. So I have gotten a lot of requests actually for a video overviewing Miss Universe South Africa, which is Mia, and I want to make sure I don't mispronounce her name, but I think it's Mia Leroux, if I'm not incorrect. I tried looking up the pronunciation, so I do apologize if I butcher that, Mia, and I'm very, very sorry. And I will try to do better moving forward. But if anyone wants to correct my pronunciation of her last name in the comments down below, please feel free to do so and spell it out phonetically, and I will try to make sure from now on I pronounce it correctly. So yeah, Miss Universe South Africa 2024 is the lovely and the beautiful Mia. I almost said Ria because I've been saying Miss Universe India's name so much lately, but it's Mia, and she is a beautiful contestant. She is just gorgeous all in all. I watched her during her national competition. I was quite impressed and very happy with the outcome of Miss Universe South Africa. She is the first ever deaf Miss Universe contestant from my understanding. I don't think we've ever had someone who is deaf before at the Miss Universe competition. So I'm very elated to see that she is in the competition representing this community and this underrepresented just part of not just South Africa, but pageantry and probably the world in general, I would say. I don't think that we highlight enough of the deaf community and their causes and the things that they go through. So I think it is really great whenever we have anyone with any type of disability who has a chance to speak up about it and highlight their struggles and also their achievements and show how that despite the adversities that they've had to face in life, they can still prevail and make it through. So yeah, Mia is a really great contestant. She speaks phenomenally, you guys. I don't know if you guys were able to listen to her during her Q&A or during her Voice for Change video, but I am really honestly in awe of this woman's ability to speak. She's super intelligent and she speaks from the heart. And I really, really, really love the things that she has to say. Every time she opens up her mouth, it is just something that is so sweet, so eloquent, so heartfelt. She's really a queen who speaks from the heart, and that is something that I can greatly appreciate. But let's get into the real question, because the thing that people ask me a lot when it comes to Mia is, Vijayreyna, do you think that they are going to accommodate her for her hearing? I do believe she's a cochlear implant. She said in her Voice for Change, I think that there was a GoFundMe and the people in her community and those and the loved ones and her friends came together to kind of help fund a cochlear implant. But as we know, a cochlear implant, if you're not aware, does not necessarily restore all of your hearing. It just kind of allows you to pick up on certain sounds that those of us who are able-bodied are able to kind of hear on our everyday life. So it's not complete hearing revision from what I understand. Again, I'm not an audiologist, so I am not an expert on audiology. I try to do a little bit of research on the deaf community and on how being deaf maybe impacts things like your balance or other, parts of your aspects of your life. But I don't want to overspeak because at the end of the day, I am not deaf, and I would hate to overspeak someone who is deaf, such as Mia or any other member of the deaf community, in any way that is harmful or is spreading misinformation. So I'm going to do my best to stick to the facts when I talk about anything related to the deaf community. And if I say anything incorrect, please gently correct me. I would love to obviously be informed, and it's good for the Reyna family also to be informed about this. So yeah, let's move on to the question. So the question that a lot of people ask me is, do I think she's going to be accommodated? And why this is being brought up is because it's been brought to my attention by many of the Reyna family members from South Africa. And I think Mia herself has kind of mentioned this or alluded to it, that being deaf causes some issues when it comes to your balance. And from my understanding, this is true. I went to nursing school. We did not, unfortunately, really highlight the deaf community and the impacts on one's balance or their health. So I do apologize. I just try to go online and do some research. And as we all know, or if you don't know, your vestibular system is in your ear or around your ear. I'm using layman terms. And that really controls our balance. When you spin around, there's these little like almost pebbles or rocks that kind of spin around with you, and then they kind of like, and when they stop, that's when you kind of regain your balance. That's why you might be dizzy for a little bit, and then when the little rocks in your ear, I'm using just English, like normal English words, they stop moving and vibrating. That's when you regain your balance. I think because the vestibular system is a little bit is not functioning properly in those who are deaf. I don't know if this applies to every single person who is deaf, because I know it's a broad range and it's a spectrum. Then it can cause balancing issues. And from what I understand, Mia has reported that she does have some issues with balancing, and she's been working rigorously to try her best in order to correct her, or not correct, but basically make it work for her, so that way she can improve her passerella and her runway walk, and come out on top of the competition. So I want to read some things that I found online, and I will try to link them, or I'll try to put them on the screen if I can. I tried to make them as credible as possible, but from what I saw, it said that hearing loss forces the brain to work harder to decipher sounds and speech, leaving fewer mental resources for processing balance-related sensory input. Furthermore, the presence of the semicircular canals in our ears can lead to balance problems in people suffering from hearing loss. Another source says that many balance problems that people can experience begin in the ears. Ear balance disorders can make you feel wobbly and unsteady, almost as if you're constantly moving. These symptoms can impact on your ability to stand and walk. In some instances, they can even make it difficult to sit up. It's clear that ear balance problems can be incredibly distressing. If the system is not working properly, it can lead to a variety of potential problems, all of which impact our balance. This can include dizziness, vertigo, and nausea. All of these are severe issues that can potentially have a dramatic impact on the quality of lives. The deaf people in one study appear to struggle with balance problems when the vestibular system information is the only sensory source available. So yeah, you guys, that's some of the resources. It's various resources that I kind of screenshot for my for you guys, so I can kind of read them off quickly, just to have some background information. I think it's always good to understand the background behind when we're talking about something. I want to say something else as well. I am mostly talking about Mia's deafness in this video because that's the main thing that's been brought up from my viewers to me. I think that Mia is more than just someone who is deaf. I think Mia does not need to be boxed into, oh, she's the first deaf Miss Universe contestant. Of course, that is really great, but she is beyond just someone who has a hearing disability. She is a full woman despite that, with many qualities, and she's multifaceted. And I really want to make sure that this video does not reduce Mia down to just her hearing loss, okay? Let's make that very clear. We do not need to reduce Mia down to just her hearing loss. She is a multifaceted woman who has a lot of unique and special capabilities, and she is a shining star. If you hear her speak, you know that there's more to her than just being someone with a disability. She is an incredible, well-rounded woman, and she deserves to be treated and respected as such. So please do not mistake in this video as something that is trying to highlight Mia as just simply the first deaf Miss Universe contestant. That's not what I want to reduce her down to. And I really, really encourage you guys to not reduce her down to that either. Okay. So yeah, that's what I will say. So I told you guys a little bit about the problems with balancing that apparently Mia is facing, and I want to say that I have seen her videos, and I have a Reyna, someone from South Africa, I believe, who's part of the Reyna family, who sent me some updates on Mia, and I'll go ahead and put their Instagram on the side to shout them out. So thank you so much for bringing up Mia's training and her progression to my attention. I really do appreciate it, and without you, I honestly could not make this video as well informed. So go ahead and give them a follow, or thank them. Thank this member of the Reyna family for helping me out to make this video for you all and bring this to you guys' attention. But I am really, really so proud of Mia. She has honestly been working so hard on her passerella, on her runway walk, and we can see the improvement. And I have no doubt that I'm almost certain she's going to make the first cut. It's a top 30. And let's be quite frank, in any Miss Universe competition, only like 15 girls can speak well. So at the top 30, you really only need to be like the top 15 speakers. And then even then, you're going to have some leg room to kind of wiggle yourself in. And Mia is definitely one of the top like 5 or 10 speakers of the competition this year. So I don't see how her closed door interview would not lend her to having a top 30 placement. From there, that's when it's going to get a little bit more difficult. There are a lot of strong walkers in this year's competition, and there's a lot of competitors who are really phenomenal when it comes to both their swimsuit and evening gown competition. I will say, admittedly, during the national competition, I do not think that Mia was necessarily the strongest walker. I think that her shine really comes when she has the microphone in her hand and she's able to express in words an answer or just talk about her story or whatever. I think when she has a microphone in her hand and she's speaking, that's really when she shines the most. So with that being said, I'm really, really elated and proud to see that Mia has been constantly improving on her passerella. I've inserted some clips here on the side for you guys to see the improvement, but she's really, really working really hard to make South Africa proud. And I personally am not South African, but I am really, really, really proud of Mia. And I hope that she is proud of herself and that her community and the South African community is backing her up ferociously. And it seems like they are. So Mia, you're doing incredible. As far as accommodation, I think I have not touched on that yet. I keep saying it, but people are asking me, do you think, Vijayreyna, that she should have some type of accommodation, or the judges should accommodate for the fact that she might have some like balancing issues when it comes to her passerella? This is tricky. This is tricky because although Mia is the first deaf Miss Universe contestant, she's not the first Miss Universe contestant with a disability. So it is still a competition, right? And would it's difficult. I don't know. I'll say this much. I don't know where I personally lie on whether or not she should be accommodated or not. I'll just tell you what I think Miss Universe will do. I do not think Miss Universe is going to skew the scoring because she might have issues with her balance. The same way that they're not going to skew the scoring for swimsuit competitions for a competitor who wears a bikini, right? They're going to judge them as they present themselves, regardless of whether or not they decide to wear the traditional swimsuit attire or not. I know it's not the same thing. One's a religion, and another one is a disability, but still, I think that Miss Universe is not going to skew the judging to accommodate for that. That's not me putting what I think they should do, right? I'm not saying anything about what I think. I'm saying what I think Miss Universe is actually going to end up doing or not. Furthermore, I will say, if Miss Universe decided that they wanted to go ahead and somehow make the scoring in a way that it would accommodate Mia, they need to get Mia's consent first. You guys, we as able-bodied people have a tendency to over-accommodate for those who have disabilities without their permission. Giving Mia some type of accommodation or skewing her score in order to compensate for the issues that she has with her hearing and balance is assuming that that's what Mia wants. We don't even know if that's what Mia wants. Perhaps she doesn't need it at all. And something that we as able-bodied people tend to do is overcompensate for those who have disabilities without their permission. And that really sometimes, I can't tell you how it feels for them because I am not someone with a disability, but I will say that I could imagine that that could be very demeaning because you're pretty much saying that, oh, I'm going to give you this accommodation without asking because I assume that you need it. You're already putting them down without their permission. Now, if Mia herself wanted to put in a request for some type of accommodation, that's a different story. But unless Mia herself speaks up and says that, hey, I would like to talk about potential scoring accommodations given my disability, then there's no need for us to sit here and assume that she needs it, nor that she wants it. Maybe she does not want that. Did she receive that at Miss Universe South Africa? I'm not familiar, but I don't believe so. And I think that a lot of Mia's thing is that she pushes through adverse moments. And I want to play a video for you guys that really touched my heart that was sent by the same Reyna member. And I'm going to play it on my phone and watch it along with you all. But it really touched my heart. Let me just get it going.
I'm supposed to be able to follow music, which I can't do it. Like, other people who have cognitive influential dance, they've had practice, they've learned a different way to follow it. And when I tried to practice with all the girls, everyone was very loud and talking, and I couldn't follow, and it was just a lot. I feel in like a group.
Is just showing Mia's struggle during the Miss Universe South Africa national competition where she felt inadequate. She felt like they were rehearsing the dance number for Miss Universe South Africa and the music was really loud and the girls were talking and it was a lot going on, and reasonably so. It was a little bit overwhelming for her, and sorry, she still pushed through and she did really good. Obviously, she won the crown. So, ooh, girl, sorry, sorry. I just think it's very impactful, and it's like I'm getting emotional because I'm really happy for her to see that she. Ooh, I'm trying not to cry. She pushed through. Like that's really really sweet. This is a little bit on a side note. I used to work with children who have autism spectrum disorder for about 3 years as a behavioral therapist, and they for different reasons go through their own difficulties and trials and tribulations in life. But a lot of them I have been able to see and witness win in life and outdo out pretty much outperform their circumstances and come out on top. And so when I see anyone who just pushes through adversities, especially adversities that they didn't ask for, adversities that they were born with, and that nothing can be done about it, right? It just really touches my heart, especially when you see them win in life. It touches my heart to see Mia win Miss Universe South Africa and come to the Miss Universe platform and highlight a community that honestly is not highlighted enough. And like I said, I don't want to reduce her down to just the first deaf Miss Universe competitor. I think she is much more than that. Every time I hear this girl speak, it's just so sweet to the ears. Like she's just very intelligent, very. It's just touching. She's a very touching contestant. So yeah, I will go back to what I said, where I mentioned that unless Mia herself says that she wants some type of accommodation, I don't think that it's up to us who are able bodied to assume that she wants one. I think it's actually not respectful and it's very ableist to assume that she needs some type of accommodation. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. I think Mia is more than capable of pushing through the competition and going as far as she sets her mind to. The only one who can hold Mia back is Mia herself, and that's true for any competitor, right? No matter what you put a girl on the leaderboard, no matter what other people put a girl on the leaderboard, none of those define the girl. I didn't have Mia in my top five. That does not define Mia's ability to make the top five. If anything, she can go as far as the crown if that's what she wants to do. It's just up to her at this point. The rest is just luck. And yeah, no matter what the outcome is, I think we all can learn from Mia to push through adversities. I think we can all learn from Mia as well on being our best selves and always persevering through adversities. Mia is a contestant that I think we can learn a lot from. I hope that South Africa continues to appreciate her and support her in any of her endeavors moving past Miss Universe, should she win or not. I think this is a contestant that you guys should really savor, support, and I really hope to see Mia go far in life, even beyond Miss Universe, because there's more to life than just Miss Universe. So I really, really hope that God blesses her with abundance and God blesses her with happiness. And I hope that, she's not having too much of a hard time at Miss Universe, and that any tears that she cries during the competition are tears of joy, God willing. So yeah, God bless your contestant. God bless you, Mia. Also, I want to make a formal apology. I'm quite new to YouTube, you guys. I'm not the best video editor. I don't know how to do a lot of the technological things. I assumed that the closed captions in my videos work. I have never actually went back and checked myself to see. And I want to be inclusive of everyone in the Reyna family. So I deeply, sincerely apologize if my videos have lacked proper closed captioning. I also tend to speak very fast. It's just a speech issue that I typically have. I just talk really fast sometimes. So I'll try to be more mindful and talk slower. But yeah, I do apologize if I have not, if my previous videos don't have closed captioning. This one should have it. Again, I really don't know how to work YouTube that great yet. I'm just learning every day a little bit more, but eventually I would love to have some type of captioning down below. So once I figure out how to do that, I will make sure to be better about that. But I wanted to apologize for now and let you guys know that I will work towards being more inclusive and better to all of my Reynas. So yeah, if you guys have any comments down below about Miss Universe South Africa, Mia, I really implore you to go ahead and encourage you to comment them down below. What are your thoughts on Mia? What are your thoughts on her ability to place? Please make sure that you guys keep your comments respectful and kind. The girls may see this. And even if they don't, just be nice anyways. Please be kind to me. If you want to correct me on any of the information that I stated in this video, I definitely encourage you to do so, but gently, please don't yell at me. I really am doing my best. Again, I'm not an audiologist. I'm not a physician. I'm not an expert on the deaf community, and I am learning along with you all. And I think I have a lot more to learn, and I would love to learn more. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope that you guys don't mind my appearance. I look a mess, but that's only because I have been up I'm only sleeping for 2 hours. I have so many videos to film for you all, so please be on the lookout. I have so many videos to film. If you guys want to join the Reyna family, go ahead and subscribe down below. My Instagram and social media will be in the description box down below, also in the pinned comments as well. If you guys don't mind, go ahead and like this video and share it to a friend. I really, really appreciate it. The Reyna family is growing ever so much, and I'm really, really thankful for you all, because you all is who you all make that possible. So thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, thank you. Maraming salamat po. Muchas gracias. Sheshe, arigato gozaimasu. Dhanyavad, shukriya, shukran. How do you say? I know there's so many different languages in South Africa. I know there's Zulu. I know there's Woza. How do you, guys? I cannot. I think that language is so gorgeous and so beautiful, but I cannot do the clicks. Woza, Woza. Oh my god, I probably look so bad. I probably am butchering it so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. I want to learn how to say thank you in Zulu. How do you say thank you in Zulu? Thank you. Giabonga. Okay. Giabonga. Oh my god, that took me like forever to find out how to say thank you in Zulu. Giabonga, guys. Yes. Okay. Bye. Where the heck is the end the recording video button? Oh my god, click it, Vijay.